Hi guys, welcome back. It's UK here, another vid. Just watched a video by Natural 20 Films about charisma. Is it a saving throw or is it part of roleplay? I haven't as yet watched the video from which this is a response to. Just haven't had the time, and there's about 3 in that series at this particular point. I want to watch them all together. But I wanted to put my points across on this. Charisma. My thoughts on this are quite simply that not everybody is a role player, and as much as elements of the role-playing community might like to say that you should role-play, you should be, your character, you should be throwing out the personality of the person you are playing, I do call shenanigans on that a little bit, because not everybody does it. And I think this applies not just to charisma, but I think it applies to intelligence and wisdom, the mental stats, if you will. They are a game mechanic. They are not there for you to represent that character. You can be, as a person, as a player, you may not be the smartest tool in the box, but you might have a character with an 18 intelligence. Which obviously I say obviously, but you probably aren't able to play that intelligence. Likewise, you might have somebody who isn't a particularly outgoing person, and they have an 18 charisma, and they might not be able to play that stat particularly well at all. Which is why I think mental stats definitely fall under the game mechanic aspect that physical stats do, in that it doesn't matter what you it doesn't necessarily matter how you play your character. When it comes to you needing to make a roll based on intelligence, wisdom or charisma, then you make the roll. It's your GM might modify it slightly by how you play the character, but ultimately it's there as a set of numbers, as a modifier to the game already. I don't necessarily consider myself the sharpest tool in the box, but I'm quite happy to play a high intelligence character. What it means is that when I need to make a roll for knowledge skills or what have you, I've got a good chance of my character, which is the important bit here, the character, knowing what's what. Likewise, trying to role play a diplomatic situation is not necessarily always within my purview. So that's why there's a role for it rather than me just playing it out. And I think that's the way to go. I think every role-playing game needs an appropriate charisma stat for that very reason. Not everybody can role-play to that extent, and some people don't want to play to that extent. I don't know how else, what else to add to this, so I'm just going to wrap it up there. But that's my sort of thoughts on that. If you're going to have a role-play system that uses it, then don't force players to. Don't force them into role-playing it. Let the system cover that, and let the players just play and have fun. Anyway, that's my thoughts. Until next time, take care. Good gaming.